Greetings to all our readers and listeners out there. Today we have the pleasure of speaking to the delightful Saara Aalto, who is taking part in Eurovision 2011, the Finnish national Eurovision pre-selection. Welcome, Saara, and thank you for taking part in this interview.
Thank you so much.
First, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and how you started singing?
Okay, well, I'm Saara Aalto. I'm 23 years old, and I'm a Finnish singer-songwriter. I live in Helsinki, which is the capital of Finland, and I moved here 6 years ago when I started to study music. So I moved here, and well, how I started to sing. Actually, I started to sing before I could talk, and so I have been singing always. And I started to make my own songs when I was 5, and I started to play the piano when I was 7. So since then, I have only been doing music, singing and writing songs and practicing a lot. Yeah, because that has always been the thing that I wanted to do. So it has always been my dream, and I have always done it. So, and my family is also very musical, so it has been very natural for me to do it. And here I am. So, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, you qualified for the Finnish national final through the Web Joker.
Yes.
What made you decide to enter Eurovision, and how did you feel when you qualified?
Well, I have always loved the Eurovision Song Contest. I have always watched it, and I have always been a very big fan of the songs and the whole event. And I have always been, it has always been my dream that sometimes I will be there singing myself.
Yep.
And in 2004, I was lucky enough to perform there with a band, but it was not my own song. And then I just realized how much fun it was, and I was 16 at that time, and I decided that one day I will be here with my own song. And now, when there was this chance for everyone to send their own songs to the web contest, so I decided to try out, and here I am. And when I was qualified, it was so happy. I was so happy at that time, and of course still I am. And this is so exciting, really, a dream come true to really be there with my own song. Yes.
And congratulations, of course.
Thank you.
So you wrote both the music and the lyrics to your entry. Was the song written about anyone in particular, or is it about love in just a broader sense?
Well, it's not a typical love song, actually. It's not about anyone special. It's about finding gratitude towards the things you love, and when you realize how much good things are around you, you can find your happiness inside of you, and then no matter people, whatever they tell you, you just feel love, and though people might be negative and say, oh, now times are hard and you can't do this or that, and the world situation is bad and everything. So when you feel the gratitude and you are grateful for everything you have, then it doesn't matter what people say. You can be positive and just, make your dreams come true. And in this song, the you refers to everything you are grateful for. So that is the meaning of the song. So it's not a song for anyone, but about everything you love.
Well, the song "Blessed with Love," it's been described as a bit of a Disney princess style song. Is this your usual genre of music that you like to sing, or do you have other style of music that you like to sing as well?
Well, I have always loved Disney songs, and it's funny that now people say my songs sound like that. Well, it's not a conscious choice to write Disney kind of songs, but I understand that the influences are there from the Disney songs probably. And I love to sing ballads, and I think my voice fits best to the ballad kind of singing. And that's why I write a lot of ballads, because it's the most natural style for me. But in my upcoming album, which will be released in March, there will be also pop songs with band and beat, but they still have the influences from classical music and musical songs, and that I think that's a good thing. So my music sounds very interesting because it has a lot of influences.
Fantastic. So your song is in English. Was it a conscious choice not to sing in Finnish, or did the song just naturally come to you in English?
Well, I compose all of my songs in English because I think my music is not it's not typical Finnish pop music. I think the sound and the style is more international, and I really would like people from all over the world to listen to my music. And I think when I compose in English, there is a better chance for everyone to find my music, and it also fits to my mouth better. I love to sing in English. It's a beautiful language to sing. So cool. Yeah, it has been my choice, to do it in English.
Excellent. So you've been very busy recently performing in the production of Wicked in Finland and dubbing cartoons into Finnish. Which role do you play in Wicked, and which cartoons are you dubbing?
Well, Wicked is my favorite musical, and I've actually seen it 3 times abroad. and when I got to the Finnish Wicked through auditions, I was like screaming for joy. It was another dream come true. And actually, the real cool thing is that the part that I'm playing is written especially for the Finnish production. So the composer of Wicked, who is he's Steven Schwartz, and he is my biggest idol, and he came to Finland to work with us, and he wrote me the part, and it was so cool. And
oh wow!
So it's a little part, and in addition to this part, I'm also playing another little part, and then I'm also in the ensemble, singing and dancing. So I have a lot of nice little things to do in the show, and I love it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and about dubbing, I'm dubbing different little cartoons and commercials, for example, for Disney Channel, and recently I dubbed Alice in Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. And that was a real challenge, really, because it wasn't a cartoon, it was a real movie, so it's very challenging to dub for the real people. and then right now I was dubbing this cute singing mermaid in a cartoon show called Bubble Guppies, and it was so much fun because the mermaid is singing all the time, and I have to sound like 5-year-old mermaid. So it's a really nice job because you have to use your voice in all the different ways. I mean, you have to sound like a child and sometimes not, and it's so fun. Yeah.
Fantastic. You also performed at the EU Parliament in Strasbourg last month. Who did you perform for, and what was that like?
Well, it was a cocktail event for the visitors and workers in the Parliament, and so actually everyone who just walked by, they stayed there and watched and listened, and I was performing there with my friends, and we were performing musical songs, and it was so much fun, and also the city, I love it so much. It's so romantic, and the performing was very, very, very fun. Yes.
Fantastic. Now, while we were corresponding to organise this interview, you mentioned your love of Japanese pop. What is it you love about J-pop, and can you tell us who some of your favourite J-pop artists are?
Yeah, well, when I was 15, my friend sent me a Japanese pop music video for me, and I just fell in love with it because it was so happy, so colorful, and so cute, and I just love Japanese pop. Is so cute, and they are dancing and singing at the same time, and it's also well done. They have practiced so much, and the music videos are so, well, like I said, so happy. It makes me feel happy, and I love everything that makes me feel happy. Like the Eurovision also. Eurovision songs and J-pop, they have so much in common.
Yeah.
Happy music, and Also, when I was listening, I fell in love with the Japanese language and I started studying it, and now it's my passion to study Japanese language, and I hope someday I will be performing there in Japan. It's my dream also to be a Japanese. And my favorite artists are, for example, Boa, Misha, Mika Nakashima, Utada Hikaru. Yeah. Those examples.
Excellent. And do you have any favorite Finnish Eurovision songs?
Well, yes, maybe I would say Addicted to You by Laura Voutilainen.
Yep.
And then also when Lordi won the competition, it was, well, I was crying for joy. It was so fun. And even though the music style is not my favorite, the song, it's so cool.
Well, lastly, do you have a message for our readers and listeners?
Well, I really hope you like my song, and I hope you like my album when it comes out, and you all listen to it and help me to promote it to everywhere. And I really thank you for this opportunity to make my dream come true. So thank you so much.
Yay! Well, on behalf of ESC Daily, our readers and listeners, I'd like to thank you again for participating in this interview and wish you all the best in the third semi-final of Eurovision in January.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.